Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am surrounded by all these new Funko Pops and vinyl and all sorts of stuff on my desk, so I'm smiling about it because I didn't want to get it in the, you can see some of it here, but I didn't want to get it in the camera view, so it was a struggle with all my mystery minis on the table to go ahead and set everything up so I can show you what has been dropped in stores, and pretty exciting stuff, guys, really exciting stuff. Before I go into that, I did get the Frog Brothers over the weekend. Actually, I believe it came in on Friday. So I didn't check my mail until Saturday, so I didn't pick them out until Saturday. But Frog Brothers from the Lost Boys, if you bought them, they should have already arrived at your home. But if you didn't buy them, you missed out because these guys are amazing. Funko did a great job on them. So really cool looking Funko Pop 2-pack there. Funko Shop exclusive. And that's the whole set back there. So I have Edgar Frog now, Alan Frog. I have Sam Emerson. I have Michael Emerson. I have David on order. He was supposed to be released, I believe, like the 19th of October. He still hasn't been shipped to me. And then of course I got Vampire David, which is a Target exclusive. So I got the whole set. I just need David to come in the mail. I'm not sure why they street dated him and then pulled it back again. They seem to be pulling that one back quite a bit. They've actually released him and then pulled him back for some reason, and then I'm not sure what's going on, but I do have David coming sometime, so once I get him I'll let you guys know. But so let's get into the stuff I found yesterday. I went shopping with my daughter. Well, that's not true. I was going to say I never go out with the intent to buy. That's a lie. I go out with the intent to buy. But I didn't expect to buy this much stuff because I was amazed on what was dropped already. So I'm going to start with the vinyl 2-packs because these are awesome. We got Dustin and Steve. And I had to pick this one up. And I had showed you this one on the I did a Stranger Things video not too long ago, very, very recently. And we got Steve there with his version of Negan's bat. And then we have Dustin looking cool. These vinyls are awesome, guys. Like, you know, I collect these things a lot. So, and then on the back of these, they always show you parts of the either movie or TV series or whatever. So you can kind of see where the characters are coming from. Little clips of the movie in the back there. But yeah, Stranger Things vinyl. Pretty awesome. So very happy to have this one. Very, very, very happy. So the next vinyl, and I'll let the camera adjust. The next vinyl I got, well, actually it's the last vinyl I got, is Wonder Woman Batgirl. And I've been waiting for this one, and it is out. DC Bombshells. Huge fan of Wonder Woman. Batgirl's awesome. Anything DC is amazing. Marvel too, but I'm a DC guy first. So, love the smirk on her face. Love Batgirl, seems way too happy. But Wonder Woman looks like she's ready to kick some butt. So, these look pretty awesome. Really, really love them a lot. And I love the Bombshells series, the collection. Whether they're the Rock Candy or the Dorbs or whatever. Bombshells. There's actually a Bombshells Wonder Woman statue at HotTopic.com, and she's like $212. You can use hot cash on her, and you can bring her down to close to $100. But I don't know. I just don't like. I like the whole thing. I just don't like the face they put on that one. But if you go to HotTopic.com and you just type in statue under the search bar, you'll be surprised on some of the Batman statues and a lot of cool statues that they don't carry in stores that you might be interested in. Some anime stuff that I love myself because I do collect statues as well. But if you've never went to HotTopic.com and clicked in statue or typed in statue, you can definitely do that. And you'll see the Wonder Woman one I'm talking about. I think she looks great. I just don't like the face that they used on her. Or the head that they used on her. But vinyl 2-pack. These are out in stores right now. all of this that I'm about to show you, absolutely all of it, except for the next thing, including those vinyl 2-packs, were all from ThinkGeek. ThinkGeek, for some reason in my area, they get things before anybody else. Not even sure. I was told what I'm about to show you street dated, and it didn't ring up anything, you know, on their... I was told at other stores that they're street dated. So nothing popped up when they rang them up. So this one I did get from Hot Topic. I thought it was cool. This is a different version of Deadpool's taco holder. Yes, this is a real thing. Yes, that is Deadpool driving. And he's got space for 2 tacos. So this is a taco holder. Very interesting, right? I mean, it's something completely different out of the norm for anyone. There's a plastic yellow one. This one's actually made out of metal. So that's a metal taco holder. And it just looks, I mean, there's no reason for me to pull out of the box. Why? Because it's just a metal taco holder. That's what it looks like. So I do plan on using this, actually. I'll probably have this out next time I do some type of barbecue or something, because I make some mean tacos. So I could use this just to put it out there for display, just to get you know, attention grabber, trying to get people to look at that kind of stuff. So, all right, guys, here comes the cool I mean, that stuff was cool, but this stuff is, like, for me, these are 2 fandoms that I absolutely love. 2 fandoms that I absolutely love. I can't wait to show them to you. So I already have 11 Snowball Dance. So if you're going to get 11, you got to get... Well, I'm getting the whole set. So there's Mike Snowball Dance. And if you look at it, it kind of looks like there's something wrong with his hair, but that's just a plastic piece in the box. There's nothing... It kind of looks like his hair is like kind of cut, and then there's some hair remaining. No, that's just a plastic piece in the box. So that's what he looks like. And that's all of them in the series, minus any exclusives. But let me see if I can go out and go back in. Sometimes it doesn't want to cooperate, but I got 11 Snowball Dance. Now I have Mike Snowball Dance. And I was lucky enough to find 11 Burger t-shirt. So that's what she looks like, 11 Burger t-shirt. Stranger Things. Again, if you're new to the channel and you haven't heard me say this, I'm a huge Stranger Things fan. I have every single Funko Pop, and vinyl, and Dorbs, including the chases, including everything that they've ever released, except for 2, which were released, and I already forget the name of the... not secretly, but they did release 2 that I don't have, that are like limited edition. And I think one's like $250, one's like $300. I'm not going to pay that much money to collect those 2. So unfortunately, I'm going to have all of them except for 2, unless they come out with more crazy stuff like that. But I don't think any pop is worth $300. I mean, I wouldn't pay that much for a Funko Pop. So I'm a huge collector, but I'm also, you know, I can spend $300 and get a lot more pops than just put it all, you know, for one pop. So, but there she is. Let's see if it'll zoom in on the back of this one. And no, but you got Mike, Hopper, and I believe that's Dustin in his hockey gear. So, I have this one, which is this box. That one I just showed you. That one I showed in another video, so I just need to get these 2. And we are good to go on Stranger Things. So I'm super happy, man, that we got that. Very happy. So, Stranger Things dropped 5 stars. I put that in the Stranger Things video as well. And so, you got all 5 characters. And I believe I am missing Mike. That's correct. I am missing Mike. So he's the only one. He's not going to be hard to find. They just didn't have him in the store. And so I said, well, they said they're going to get him on Tuesday. So I said, well, I want to go ahead and pick up these 4 before somebody else buys them. So first one I'm going to start off with is Dustin, looking cute in that window. And looks like Dustin has... Actually, let me look at it because of the glare. So he's got Dart, the slug, and then he's got some type of... I'm not sure what that is. He's got something else over here that I can't see what it is. But there's a 5-star Dustin with Dart and something cool in there. Kind of looks like a radio or a gun or something. I don't know. Like, not a real gun, obviously, but they all come with, usually they come with 2 accessories, so these 5 stars are really cool. So there's Dustin. Here is Lucas. Lucas is pretty awesome. I think Lucas probably has the most confidence. Besides Mike, I think Lucas probably has the most confidence out of all the kids. Really love his character. And let me see what he's got. Binoculars and a... It's hard to tell because to hold it in place, they're using like this plastic rubber band type of thing. And so that kind of messes up visually what I can see. It looks like he is holding the slingshot. So it looks like he's got his binoculars and his slingshot there. And I'm trying to zoom in close because he's wearing, it looks like he's wearing corduroy pants, which are definitely from the 80s. But all you keep seeing is a background of all the pops that I have on the wall. So it's hard to tell. Sorry about the glare too. But yep, so there's Lucas. Then we got Will. Now he's got the picture that he drew of the smoke monster. I think that's what they're calling it. Over here. And then on the other side, I believe that's a walkie-talkie. Let me make sure. From here I can't tell. It may be a walkie-talkie. I can't tell from, again, it's very hard to tell because they're so small unless I take them out of the box. And I'm an in-box collector, so. But yeah, these things are out in stores, so definitely go grab them. Love Stranger Things. Love the 5 stars. Fallout 5 stars should have been out already, and Stranger Things was going to drop after that, so it's kind of weird that these came out before the Fallout ones did. But I'm not complaining though. I love some Stranger Things. So there is Will. So we are missing Mike. I will be picking him up in a couple days. So this one's cool. This one's the last one. I mean, Mike is still out there, right? But the last one that I have is 11. Gotta save 11, the best for last. The main character of the show. She, of course, has Egos. And then she has her wig that's removable. So that's really cool. Egos in a wig. And in the video when I made this, I actually mentioned, I don't know if that's going to be a wig or not as part of her accessories, because all I saw was a box of Egos and she was posing with the wig. So I wasn't sure if the wig was an actual wig or the wig was her hair and she only had one accessory. But I also said that the wig is probably, I mean the blonde hair is probably a wig as her second accessory. So she looks really cool. Love her so much. And excited to have her. That's just a little piece of something. There we go. Yeah, really awesome. Really, really awesome. So just to let you know, 5 stars are out in stores. You might not find them in your area unless you have a Think Geek or GameStop, because GameStop seems to get the same ones around the same time as Think Geek, but Think Geek they have bigger quantity, and they do get things a little bit sooner than GameStop, because GameStop is more about games, where Think Geek is more about collectibles. So, some exciting news. I picked up, I believe this might complete the whole set, guys. I believe I have the whole set now of this. These are the new Game of Thrones. And I'm going to show them to you one by one. But I have all the new Game of Thrones. The last video I showed you Bran Stark. And then Barrick was a New York Comic Con exclusive, so picked him up. So here is Children of the Forest. I've been waiting for this one. This one is absolutely amazing. Matter of fact, I'm taking this one out of the box to show you. I haven't taken her out of the box, but this one I am going to unbox for you because just to kind of get the detail in there. Because they really did a good job on this one. So very gently, so if I can pull her from her Funko box. There we go. Actually, that came out pretty nice. So she's holding like a weapon that's made. It almost looks like an arrowhead, but she's holding it in her hand. I just want you to see the detail on her. She looks absolutely amazing. Hope I can get. Actually, let me do that and see if I can get a good shot of her. I mean, even her legs look like they're a part of a tree. You see that? She looks so cool. There is a version where her eyes are glowing too, so that's an exclusive. Got her hair there, but just the detail on her clothing. Her little, I'm gonna call it dagger. But I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that correct. Let me know in the comments below. Is that dragon glass? Is she holding dragon glass? I can't remember. Game of Thrones wasn't on this year, guys. So as we skipped a year. So of course, with all the other shows being on, I don't 100% forget about everything. But some things I need to be caught up on. That might actually be dragon glass to kill the White Walkers that she's holding. So, but yeah. So I picked her up. These are available in stores. So definitely go grab them. I haven't seen them online yet, but Think Geek dropped them in stores. So we got Lord. He's one of the Unsullied, I believe, because he's missing a body part. But Lord Varys looks great. Really cool detail on the robe. Really amazing Funko Pop. So again, if I go to the back there, I have Bran Stark, Barrick, which was a New York Comic Con exclusive, Children of the Forest, number 68, Lord Varys, and then I'm about to show you Gendry and Yara Greyjoy. So here is Gendry. I found him in good condition, so picked him up. The glare is really bad this morning. But he looks pretty awesome, man. And you know, with Game of Thrones, especially if you were collecting them back when they first dropped, and I was collecting them back then. Not even, you know, in the pop community, or at least in the collection world, a lot of the regular Funko Pops are worth more than exclusives sometimes. So, you know, we see these exclusives, we see these chases, we get excited for them, I get excited for them, but at the end of the day, sometimes just the regular version ends up being worth more than the exclusive. Why? Because Funko knows if they put an exclusive out there. Now, this isn't always the case. Back in the day, exclusives were rare and hard to find. Nowadays, they might make a Gentry here, and then if they make an exclusive Gentry, they're going to know everyone's going to jump all over it because it's an exclusive, right? So they're going to make a lot more than what they make of the normal version, meaning over time, this one will be worth more. So that's the strategy I noticed with Funko. Before, when they made chases, like it wasn't a 1 in 6 or a 1 in 3. I mean, these were hard to find. Even exclusives were hard to find. Now you can find exclusive everywhere. When you see a you know, Target exclusives are still very valuable, but when you see a Hot Topic exclusive, sometimes they make, you know, 20,000 of them, and sometimes they only make 6,000 or 7,000. You just don't know. But like I said, everyone grabs exclusives, it seems like. So they always over-make exclusives. Not always, but most of the time. And here is Yara Greyjoy. But she really looks great. Actually, I'm going to take her out of the box as well, because I think she looks phenomenal. And it's hard to see with the glare, but this one is really amazing. They did a really good job on this one. So definitely want to show you her up close. They really did a good job on her. Man, she looks phenomenal. You see the detail there in her armor on her chest? And then the detail on the coat. And then she's got, it looks like the axe there, some type of axe weapon around her waist, and then her sword. I love her hair, how it's pulled back. Kind of like Daenerys does her hair a little bit. But what an amazing job Funko does on these things. And I'm not sure if that's a paint defect or not. I'm going to say probably it is, but defect or no defect, she's amazing. So that wraps up the, I mean, except for any exclusives out there, that wraps up the normal, all of, now I haven't seen, I could be wrong, but I haven't seen a normal version of Barrick. So, and I'm guessing there is a normal version, because normally they don't put exclusives on the back. So technically, if there is a regular version of them out there, and I believe there is, then that one I still need. But I have the rest of them. And guys, if you're a Game of Thrones fan like myself and a Stranger Things fan, these are in stores now. So definitely go pick them up. Just want to share with you what I got. Thank you for watching this video. I know it ran a little bit long, but there's a lot of stuff to cover. There's a lot of stuff we went over. So a lot of different fandoms, some vinyl, the Frog Brothers, Game of Thrones, Stranger Things. So, you know, DC stuff. So really cool. Thanks for watching this video. Please be kind to one another. Enjoy your Monday. I don't want to give any spoilers in case you didn't see The Walking Dead last night, but I will tell you, in my personal opinion, it was one of the best Walking Dead episodes I've seen in a long time. In a very long time. Not that they're horrible, but man, was the acting phenomenal. And there's a scene there. And don't leave spoilers. You know, don't write any comments, please, because I don't. If anybody's watching, I don't want them to. I don't want you to spoil anything for them in case they haven't seen it yet. But there's a scene with Negan and Maggie that is amazing. Just when Andrew Lincoln's leaving and we hear from Scott Gimple that everyone is stepping up, and everyone's really putting in the performance of a lifetime. That is a true statement. You have to watch this. I mean, it's phenomenal. So what happens with Rick, I'm not going to say, but I think they chose the perfect way to end Rick's story. And I'm so glad that it ended the way it ended. And I can't wait to see what happens in the next episode. So we're doing a time jump. It's not really a spoiler too much, but we're doing a time jump. So next week's episode is 6 years. 6 years after Rick's last episode. So in the future. So really excited to see that. But thanks for watching again. I just had to mention that because it happened last night, and you know that it's a big thing. The Walking Dead's a huge thing. So a lot of people do love that show. So I wanted to give my input on how I felt about the show, and I really do think it was a pretty awesome episode. So again, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care, please be kind to one another, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.